There's only one woman he loves, Hope, and that woman is you.
Here's a look ahead.
That's our daughter, our whole life.
Thomas!
Hi, Mom. My dad's marrying my mom. Don't do anything to come between them ever again.
This week's video preview has Deacon learning that Luna's alive, while Bill makes a threat. September 22nd to 26th promises to be an explosive week on the bold and the beautiful. This week's video preview has a husband confronting his wife, while another character is alarmed by a threat. Here's a sneak peek of what's ahead. Taylor, Rebecca Budig, is trying to move forward after Ridge, Torsten K., and Brooks, Catherine Kelly Lang. But it's easier said than done when Brooke stops by Taylor's office. Although Brooke is happy to be back with Ridge, she knows Taylor is heartbroken. She tries to smooth things over by reminding Taylor to be positive. Even though you're okay, things could turn around in a heartbeat, Brooke tells her longtime nemesis. Could Taylor's heartbreak turn around when a new romance comes her way? Elsewhere, news of Luna, Lisa Yamada, being alive starts making the rounds. Deacon, Sean Cannon, becomes the latest person to learn the truth. The news stuns him, but not as much as learning that his wife Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, knew. An enraged Deacon lashes out at Sheila for keeping this secret from him. Sheila will try to explain her reason, but it'll only further upset Deacon. With Sheila and Deacon at odds over Luna, this could be the crack that destroys Deacon's marriage. Speaking of Luna, she's giddy about being pregnant with Will's, Crew Morrow, baby. With the bundle of joy keeping her out of prison, Luna is planning for the future. She tells Bill, Don Diamant, that she, Will, and their baby will be a family. Bill is already angry, but Luna's declaration further ticks him off. Bill yells that Naomi Matsuda should have let Luna die and save him the trouble. The threat alarms Luna, who looks scared for her life. Luna's going to get a dose of reality as she faces the consequences of her latest actions. The question is, what will Bill and the Spencers do? The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for Monday, September 22nd, include Hope giving Katie reassurance about Elektra while Lee accuses Sheila of taking Luna's side. Old decisions collide with present-day conflicts, setting off new chaos in Los Angeles. Secrets long buried rise to the surface, testing love and loyalty in ways the Forrestas never anticipated. The fallout shakes the family to its core, and with more upheaval on the horizon, every moment on CBS and Paramount Plus is unmissable. What happened previously on B&B? Luna, Lisa Yamada, disguised herself with Elektra's Linnea Grace, mask and used the deception to take advantage of Will, Crew Morrow. Believing he was with Elektra, Will gave in, unaware that it was Luna behind the mask. In the days that followed, he struggled with confusion and pieced together fragments of that night while staying at Deacon's, Sean Cannon. When the truth finally surfaced, it was devastating. Luna is alive, and she was the one who assaulted him. Reeling from the revelation, Will confided in Katie, Heather Tom, and Bill, Don Diamant. Their horror quickly turned to rage, and with Naomi Matsuda at their side, they confronted Luna head-on. The confrontation spiraled almost instantly. Lee, unable to control her fury, lunged at Luna and branded her evil as she wrapped her hands around her niece's throat. Even though Will was the victim, he and Bill instinctively intervened. As much as they despised Luna's actions, they couldn't stand by and watch Lee strangle her in the heat of the moment. Pulling Lee back left everyone shaken, the explosive scene exposing just how far Luna's betrayal had pushed the family. But Luna wasn't done. With the room still reeling, she revealed another shocking twist. She is pregnant, and the baby may be Will's. Of course, later, Bill pressured Luna to get an abortion as Katie tried to advise Will on what to do about Elektra. She didn't think he needed to tell her, but Will felt like he wanted to be honest with his girlfriend. September 22nd to 26th promises to be an explosive week on the bold and the beautiful. This week's video preview has a husband confronting his wife, while another character is alarmed by a threat. Here's a sneak peek of what's ahead. Deacon's loyalty to Sheila is tested as secrets about Luna surface, and Taylor pushes him toward a different path. The week of September 22nd to 26th on the bold and the beautiful brings Deacon sharp face-to-face with unsettling truths and complicated choices. His loyalty to Sheila Carter is tested as he uncovers troubling information, confronts her directly, and faces Taylor Hayes' strong advice about his own well-being. Here's what Soap Hub is most looking forward to seeing. Deacon's Sean Cannon concern for Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, who recently shared her routine, spikes after he overhears something he shouldn't have. Whatever he stumbles upon, it's enough to plant fresh doubts about the woman he's chosen to stand by despite her dark past. We suspect he learns that Luna, Lisa Yamada, is alive and Sheila knew about it. The Luna connection could prove to be a breaking point, with ripple effects that reach far beyond their relationship. Taylor steps in. While Deacon wrestles with his doubts about Sheila, Taylor, Rebecca Budig, makes a bold move. She urges him to seek counseling elsewhere. Unable to stay silent, Deacon presses Sheila for the truth. His demand to hear the full story about Luna sets up a tense exchange that could unravel their fragile trust. Sheila has never been one to come clean easily, and Deacon's persistence may back her into a corner. Taylor's appeal is practical, but it's also emotional. Her attempt to protect Deacon from being pulled further into her chaos. Whether Deacon listens could determine the course of his future. This week's moments put Deacon at the center of a storm that blends love, loyalty, and deception. His choices matter not only for his relationship with Sheila, but also for his own mental and emotional health. As Sheila's secrets surface and Taylor pushes for intervention, Deacon may be forced to decide whether he can truly save Sheila, or if he needs saving himself. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that there seems to be very few people who are actually cheering for Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Ridge Forrester, Torsten K. This is why no one is cheering for Brooke and Ridge. That's mostly because this seems to be the same story told over and over again. No one believes that it's part of Brooke and Ridge's destiny to be with one another. Instead, they've only gravitated towards each other again because no one else seems to be available in this fictional town of Los Angeles. Well, at least not for Brooke. And for Ridge, he was never in love with Taylor in the same way that he might not truly be in love with Brooke. As our loyal readers can imagine, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. What's next for Brooke and Ridge? Some even commented with, they are the worst super couple in daytime history. They both use people, extremely cruel to one another, and they are both very selfish people. In short, they're exhausting and draining to watch and hard to cheer for. Another critic wrote, I really wish Brooke and Taylor had stuck to their pact and their friendship. They both finally had self-respect for a bit. Now we're back to them both begging Ridge to choose them. It's actually really sad to watch. And then there was this comment as well. I remember Brooke coming down the stairs in some lingerie. Brooke can't help herself. They portray her as lost if she doesn't have a man, and that no man is unattainable. So sad they can't.